Hello and welcome to another update on gold. The gold chart hasn't really moved much today, but it completed this move to the downside nicely, which however can be interpreted in two ways. Okay, so I can either call that move to the downside that started at the top of this at the top of the B wave, in our white scenario. I can either call that move down a 5-wave move, so I can track that as a potential leading diagonal in wave 1. That's the white scenario. After a B wave top formed here on the 6th of May, the idea is that potentially a C wave to the downside, which in itself is a 5-wave move, could be unfolding, and it should reach the blue zone there in the region 3,151 or even a bit lower. And to do that, the market needs a 5-wave move, obviously, and this could be the first wave. Then the second wave might be unfolding right now. Could get a third wave down, fourth, fifth. So this is as labeled in white, still unchanged, that move to the downside just now with micro patterns added to the chart. So the thesis is still, and that's my base case, that a larger degree third wave topped actually here on the 22nd of April. That's the base case, okay? And then based on that, we can track the move down the roadmap as an ABC structure. So A wave, B wave, and then C wave down. That's one scenario. And again, in this scenario, we're now moving up in a wave 2 of C, and the resistance is between $3,342 and $3,410 as standard resistance for a wave 2 bounce before we then go down lower and follow through to the downside. So this would be the white scenario. In this scenario, if we really zoom in a little bit further, we are probably working somehow. I mean, the microstructure isn't very clear, but potentially the market is now working on a C wave to the upside. So that means we could still stretch a little higher, potentially reaching 3,362, but more likely 3,382. At this point, a break below micro support, which is now defined at around 3,294, should indicate that a top has formed and we're moving down. That's one scenario, okay? That's this white scenario. Not very easy to identify this 5-wave move down, in my opinion, because you can call it a 3-wave move as well. And that's where we don't really have a lot of clarity at the moment. So we have an A wave down, a B wave up, and a C wave down. So in my view, it counts a little better as a 3-wave move. So I might slightly prefer the yellow count, which could lead over the next week or so to a larger B wave. Basically a more extended B wave, okay, which might push even the price to an overshooting B wave, basically a new high, even just a marginally higher high above the April high. Not needed though. But in this case, we might move currently in an internal third wave, even though that doesn't really look like a third wave rally what we see right now, but it could just continue to chop higher, and then a 4-5 pattern could complete this C wave of a larger B wave. These are the two scenarios. That means in the very short term, the local trend is higher. And if you're looking for a level to focus on higher against, then I would use this swing low from Friday, the $3,324 level, against which we could focus on higher in the very short term. But nanostructure of this move up from the Friday low here, this swing low at 3,278, that's not very clear. We're now in resistance, and it looks like the market wants to push a little higher into the close. And then, as we are then starting the new trading week on Monday, or overnight really into Monday, we'll have to see if the market can hold 3,294. If yes, then further upside in the short term is quite likely. But the overall idea is that we have started a larger decline. I mean, not really bearish, okay, more of a wave 4, which is often a sideways correction. So it might move here into the low $3,000 region over the coming weeks or so, at least based on what I see right now. That's the update on gold. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, make sure that you follow our stocks membership, where we also cover gold and silver now in daily written updates. And you also get access to our live charts. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.